Hi everyone, my name is Garrett English and I'm going to be walking you through how to complete the Terra Dotta forms required by a CBU for the School of Music, specifically off-campus activities. So the first thing you're going to want to do is find a computer and go to calbaptist.terradotta.com. Now this is going to be a little bit tricky to do on your cell phone. In fact, students have a lot of issues with their cell phone, so I recommend using a computer. Once you've arrived at calbaptist.terradotta.com, you're going to see this screen with the three pictures. Really ignore this column. The important link is actually here on the right. So you're going to go and click the picture domestic travel. It's going to take you to this program list that has all our faculty-led programs and off-campus activities. You're going to scroll to the bottom and select music, fall, choral, and instrumental group travel. And if you're watching this for a different semester, there'll be other options like music, spring, choral, and instrumental group travel. But for this case, we're going to want to click music, fall, choral, and instrumental group travel. It's going to take you to this screen. Don't pay attention to the dates or deadlines. That's not important for this. You're really just going to want to come over here and click Start CBU Forms. It will ask you if you want to create an application, which you say yes, okay. It's going to then bring you to a login screen. So since everyone is CBU students, you're really just going to log in with your CBU Lancer email and password. So you'll select I have a CBU username and password, click Submit. Now, typically it's going to have you actually log in, but since the system recognizes me, it just automatically logged me in as soon as I said I had a username and password. So once you've logged in, there'll be a separate screen, which again, mine didn't show. You'll see the terms. So for this particular case, you're going to want to click Fall 2020, click Apply. Okay, so it's going to take you to this program application page, pre-decision. So the things you guys are going to want to focus on are signature documents and forms. There's a media release, a travel release of liability, driver's license, vehicle information, and finally an emergency information form. So to start off, you guys are going to click on the media release, read through it, select click here to sign digitally. A pop-up will just confirm, you'll say accept. That's going to check it off. I'm going to click on the travel release of liability, sign digitally, accept. Same thing, it's going to check it off so you know you completed those forms. You want to select driver's license, vehicle registration, and vehicle insurance information. So if you don't anticipate driving yourself, you're going to take music transportation, select no. But if you do anticipate that you will drive yourself, select yes, click next, and it's going to take you to a series of questions that basically you need to fill out so that CBU has all that information on file. Driver's license state, when it expires, uploading a picture of your driver's license, vehicle license number, make, who's the owner, insurance, accidents, etc. So I know it's a lot, but CBU really does need to have that on file in case anything happens to you. If you guys are still, if you can't complete it, you need to go get some other information. Make sure that you select save at the bottom. But if you're finished and you do enter all that information, then you can go ahead and select submit. But the form isn't going to appear as completed until you have selected submit. Emergency information. So this is also information that CBU needs to have on file in case there was an accident or something came up and we need to contact your loved ones. We need to find out about the hospital and different medications you take. So there's 4 music groups listed. Some students may just be part of one group. You can see that there's a whole drop down of all the different options. So I'm going to select Magnolia Singers. But if I'm part of a second group as well that I might be traveling with, I can also select that, whatever group that is, jazz combo, up to 4 different groups. But again, remember, you only need to select one. So list any group you're part of. Then you'll also fill out your emergency contacts, their cell phone numbers, your allergies, medical information, and prescription medication. And again, if you guys need to get this information first and you want to come back, you can just click save and that will preserve all information. But if you're done, make sure you click submit. Okay, so once you've completed your driver's license information, your emergency information, you can always go back and click this pencil button to edit it. But if you're sure that you've finished everything completely, you're going to want to go in here and click submit forms. It's going to give you a decision letter. Don't worry about that. That's not really relevant. That's just kind of a default message that the Terra Dotta system sends out. So you'll click continue. Now, it's going to say that your status is accepted. That's fine. You guys can leave. You don't have to submit anything further. But if you want to, you can click commit. Don't click decline. Click commit. And that will just change your status to committed. There's no real difference between committed or accepted. It's just saying that you've completed all your forms and you're ready to go. And the School of Music can go in there and they'll see that, yes, you're either accepted or you're committed. So that's just optional for students, whatever you want to do, but make sure that your status is at least accepted. All right, well, if you guys have any questions, my contact information is below, so feel free to reach out. I'm happy to walk you guys through this. I know this could be a little bit complicated. Thank you so much.